Happy Thursday. Normally it's a Friday, but today it's a Thursday. Welcome to the brand new Brewskis of the Broskis with me, Steve, and Marty, obviously, as well.
Guys.
We're doing it tonight because on Friday, when we normally do it, we are at Paul Smith, not the fashion designer, the Liverpudlian comedian.
He's fantastic, and he's fantastic. I cannot wait to see him tomorrow.
Yeah.
Remember we went to see him a couple of years ago in Newcastle, and we missed half the show.
Chaos outside, wasn't there?
Absolutely hectic getting him on there. I think probably half the audience missed the first half of the show. We got in, sat in 5 minutes, went, right, it's interval time. We're like, what? It was ridiculous. We went in and spent about 20 minutes, half an hour waiting in the bar to get a pint because we thought we had loads of time.
Yeah.
And then we got in, it's like, actually, no, you missed the first half. Like, Jesus.
Are we down the bottom?
Aye.
Oh, God, for good, I couldn't do them stairs.
No, I'm not sure I picked the bottom. Like, I'm not sure I picked it far enough away from the stage so we're not going to get picked on, but good enough seat so we can see. I was like, I'm not getting picked on this show, not today.
Oh, fucking hell, he'd be like, I'm just from Afghanistan, are you?
I was like, this is not happening.
What was it like, fleeing?
I can't wait, mate. Like, literally, I've just been watching some of the videos again, just like, even some of these newer stuff, and I'm just absolutely howling at them, mate.
Aye. I think it's better, his interaction with the crowds are the best ones.
Oh, definitely, 100%. I've also seen another comedian I'd like to see, but I think he's only in America at the minute. And I can't remember his name, but
there's the one you keep sending us.
I like the foreign bloke. Is he a Jew or a German or something like that? But
white guy.
Aye, weird name. His name looks weird as out. I can't think what he's called, but I laugh at that all the time. Me,
I still think Theo Vaughan's one of the best. Like, we were in the car earlier when I went for my appointment and got there about 10 minutes early. And I went to my uncle, I'll watch this, and I put a Theo Vaughan on when he's talking about his fucking door. And he's like, oh yeah, everyone's like, oh, you're so lucky that you're the fastest swimmer. He's like, fuck off, my dog was 74 when he had me. He was firing dust. I think I was the only bullet that came out.
Great.
Bagwell's ringing us.
Oh my God.
T-Bag. Darren, you're on a podcast, mate. Every bloody time. Why do you not just answer the phone normal?
Is he gone?
Darren, well, didn't I carry on, mate? Fucking very unfiltered by the sounds of it.
He's a plum.
Just me and Marty. I will go on to see the fashion designer tomorrow, aren't we? Well, you're joking down. I've seen you with your little shark or whatever it's called.
Le shade.
Who? Well, mate, he's just fled his home from Afghanistan. What did you want him to have? What do you want, Bagwell? Yeah, Bagwell. If anyone wants to know me, brother looks like T-Bag out of Prison Break.
You know, Bagwell.
That's all right. I'd rather be here white than T-Bag. Hey? Fucking Darren, I didn't get me pocket out the newbies at your work. Hey, pretty. And maybe so, but you listen to it every week. The shark went, oh, mate, the shark was the feeblest shark I've ever seen.
It was brutal, that shark.
It probably have had more if they flung a shark fucking shirt in the pool for him. Because we're going to see Paul Smith tomorrow. Darren, you can always be a guest someday. That's what I thought and all.
Just make sure it's our last episode.
It'll be not a self-imposed one either. You're now banned from everything. Darren, we'll drink beer on it. You'll start spitting on your fingers. Aye. No one else is though. About 7. Well, dinner, just give us a ring about 7ish, Darren, so I can put the bets on for you. All right. Anyways, catch you a bit, Bagwell. Right, got rid of Bagwell. Me and Brett had bet builders on. We'll put a tenner in each, and we had like 2 bet builders each. And Brett won. Brett should have won one. Right, so I went on Paddy Power. He wanted this guy, Peter Duku or whatever he's called, to get carded for Watford. Over 7.5 corners in the match, and Son to score at any time. But Paddy had like a padlock on it. You couldn't pick him at any time. So I went, well, pick Son to score first. He goes, no, because if someone else scores first, we're going Harry Kane. Fucking Son. It came in, but we couldn't get it on. If he'd done it first, we'd have gotten about 200 quid.
Oh, my God.
But that one never came in. And Brett went, Man United game, Greenwood to score over 8.5 corners. Somebody to get carded. That came in and all. Fucking 75 quid between the 3 of us.
Yeah, kind of gone right.
Each.
Kind of gone right.
I haven't given the money yet, like. I'm hoping he might have forgot about it. Nah, mind you. And Sky haven't got his bank details all out.
You need them for when you get that PS5, pay for that money.
Me, a flexible friend. Off in 2 installments. Now, me iMac's gone, so I can now get the so I can now get me PlayStation 5, 2 installments, $250 each month.
Romeo done. Class.
Right. So shall we get on with it?
Well, let's actually speak about some beers first of all, who we've got them from, as we promised you from last week. This week is an S43 episode. We have 4 beers from S43. Good little collection coming on. So we're going to jump.
I picked 2, Marty picked 2. So we'll show them off first before we jump on. Right, you show the 2 you got, and I'll show the 2 I got.
I think I picked this one.
You did.
That one. I can't pronounce that word.
The Drake equation.
Equation. I was thinking, is that equation? Am I just saying the Drake
was
equation.
The shiny stuff. Was the shiny stuff flicking into your like glasses?
It was blindness. And I think I picked this is why
I picked that one. I picked that one.
Oh.
You picked 2 of them that look the same.
I must pick that one then. The happy accident.
Happy little accident.
Aye, happy little accident. Same thing.
And I picked that one because I thought it looked fucking funky as fuck.
That looks a good can.
And I also picked this one because I think this can looks absolutely fantastic.
I already had it in the basket pick for my option, and then you went, I'll have this one. I was like,
no, you
never. I actually picked both of them that you picked. And I was like, I'll find different ones then.
I think one of them's a milkshake one, isn't it?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I think so, because we said, we'll get this one. This one here, I think it's got a bit of a, what's it called?
We might be able to have a little bit of a comparison to the one we drank from last week.
Yes. So, yeah, looking good. So we're going to jump on the gram.
Yep. Load up the gram, and then we'll go from there as well. Just got to pop all the stuff in here. Just take it up. Get it on that one live. Checking connection. What is going on, guys? Thank you very much for tuning in to another episode of Brewskis with the Broskis. My name is Marty, one half of Brewers, as you guys already know. Tonight, as we did promise you last week on the podcast, we have an S43 episode. We have 4 drinks from S43. We're probably going to do 1 or maybe 2 on the gram. After that, the rest of the beers will be podcast exclusive. So to see the rest of them, you will need to tune in to see what's going on with them as well. I'm just sorting out the computers here because they are just running absolute chaos. And obviously, when Steve does jump in, we'll get the video going and see what is happening for you as well. But yeah, let me see it. I see him waving at us now, so I'm just waiting for him just to request. There he is. So view requests, get him in. Once he's in, I'm not sure what the drinks for Buffy is. We've just showed them off onto the podcast itself. So once Steve actually joins in, we'll show you guys what we've got as well. Welcome, big dog.
Welcome. All right.
All right again.
Man, I'm getting a bit of a reflection from you.
On what?
Let's try it. Can you hear us?
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh yeah, stop now. Did you have your laptop on at the same time, did you?
I think I had the volume still on a little bit. So
I could hear myself talking batteries.
I've just knocked it all off there. So couldn't find my headphones, so I think this will have to do for now there.
Jesus Christ, some liars joined us.
Some liar?
Yeah, somebody who thinks he slayed a giant.
No.
No, it was a 4-year-old kid in the shallow end.
It was me 4-year-old. He was about 20 foot fucking tall.
No, he weren't, mate. That's unrealistic at all.
It's not when you see him.
Mate, nobody's 20 foot.
He was nearly 20 foot. Oh, he's 19 foot 5. He was a big motherfucker as well.
I think you're lying.
But yeah, he was a big bloke, like.
Right.
It was true story. Right.
Fake story. Because that's the nickname in a fake story. What drink are we doing on here?
It's entirely up to you.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch it, buy it, to if it squeals, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It is Happy Little Accidents.
Happy Little Accident. That is the one that we've got for you. But yeah, so like I said, we'll show the bees off for you. So this is the one we're trying first. Happy Little Accident.
That's not a happy little accident.
Oh no.
It's a Thursday, let us off. We're normally more prepared than this.
We don't normally do these things on a Thursday. So this is Happy Little Accident. What a little bee that is. You've seen the other one. I've already showed that one.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah. And then we have the Drake equation. And then we have Hazy River. That one's there, like I said, they'll be exclusive.
Little accidents because I've got different cameras everywhere. So,
and then, like I said, the rest of the are podcast exclusive. So if you want to see them, like I said, links in our bio, YouTube, it's all on there for you there. And if you are clicking on it, then do drop us a subscribe on there as well. Just while you're there.
I think you're the ones you picked, the Drake Foundation equation, and Happy Little Accidents. I think they're kind of from the same mold. Oh no, they always have that border, don't they?
Which one, sorry?
The two that you picked from S43, they both have that. They always have that border on, don't they? The S43.
Oh, you mean like the white square around it?
Yeah, because when Jorts, it was like a zip on it.
Yeah. I think obviously that's just how they're doing it with that one there as well. But yeah,
I think all three of them have, except this one. The greatest, the Hazy River Dank IPA. What's it called? The
Hazy River.
Yeah. This one was with the Great Dairies as well. So that's like a collaboration. That's why I haven't got on that one, I think.
I also seen Vaux has just joined in. Vaux have a beer that they've just brought out maybe about a month ago now, or 3 weeks ago. I think it was like the like a berry one. I think it was like a raspberry one. I'm sure it was the raspberry one. And
well, I'll give it a go. I've had a few raspberries lately.
Yeah, I thought that looked really nice, and we haven't had a Vaux beer for a while. But I was thinking when I seen it as well, like we haven't done a Vauxy for a while, and we've had a few raspberries run, so we can give them a go and have a little bit.
I think we'll need to get down there, wouldn't we?
I know that's it, and like the tap room's class, so like be decent just to get in there as well.
Aye,
it'll be nice to see what that's all about as well. But,
right, so let's get our S43 on the go with me tiny little class.
Aye, cheers. It's a bit early because we've We're not in tomorrow because, as we said, we've seen Paul Smith at the Empire, and then today we just wanted out of the way, so it's done. And obviously, England matches on later on, so if we want to watch that, it's there. Steve's got other things planned as well, so
I've got my NFL fantasy draft today, and I didn't want to be too drunk because I'll start like basically getting shit players like 49er players. But looking at these, it's not looking good. Look, all our was 8%, 7.1, 5.4, 6.8. So there's no weaklings in the pack this week.
Go big or go home.
And that's definitely what we've done.
What glass are you using this week?
Tiny Rebel.
I was looking for a glass to use now, like the rest of them are all back, and then I seen this one here, and I thought
the one you stole.
No, I didn't steal it. It fell into
Christina's bag.
A bag, yeah. And I was like, I like the look of it, so I was like, might just knock that off the table when we're going, as we was going out. And unfortunately, it fell off the table and into a bag.
If you're still watching Broskis, we won't steal any from you.
We don't steal any beers or any glasses.
Right, let's get on with it. Right, first of all, I like it. It's a bit funky.
It's a bit funky, isn't it? Yeah, I think
I'm going to give it. I like it because it's a silver can on with this. If it was a dark can or something like that, it'd look a bit ropey. But the silver can, I like it. I'm going to give it a 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I like being 8 out of 10. It's a decent scoffer. Kind of like you said, it's a bit funky, which is decent. So yeah, made for the can. What is this one? It is just an IPA, 6.8%.
So better than your average IPA on percentage, isn't it?
Smells like
nice.
Normal. Yeah, smells alright.
Let's get cracking with a napkin.
Let's have a little Broskis and see how it's going. I always forget like which hand do I pour a pint with, or I mean, to be honest, I never know my max difference because they're always minging. But this one poured pretty decent. There we go. Must be the glass.
I've literally got like a couple of millimeters of head on this.
It's obviously the glasses in it, how the glasses are shaped, how they're pouring them.
I don't know, we had the same glass before and one was great. I like one stayed really well and one was rubbish, remember?
Yeah, it was sometimes it can be a nightmare as well. But
it's still fizzing, it's keeping its head. We'll keep an eye on that. Right, yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Let's have a go. Quite nice.
I think I've had a bit of a big drink now. I'm that kid, you know, when you were younger, can I get a drink of your pop? And they
belly wash.
I was a belly wash kid all the way.
I hear that little bastard me belly washing the pop. Like you said, a drink, man, not a belly wash. What you doing?
I bet you used to be a belly wash kid. You got written all over you, Marty.
I'll
tell you what, yeah, you're a floater kid.
No, I don't leave floaters.
I reckon you left floaters all the time,
nah,
like.
Definitely not. Ems is a belly washer, like.
I'm proud of that mouth. Well,
No,
does a 2 litre bottle just fall in, does it?
There's videos like that about when online where people just like have a bottle of pop and they just chug it like a fucking push up and the drink. I'm like, that's clearly Emily. Videos being made after Emily.
Belly wash kid.
Definitely.
I think what it is, you haven't got your earphones in, have you?
No.
So I can hear me through the phone. That's what it is. That's what I can hear.
Yeah.
But don't worry about it. I'll get over it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. Because I can't find my headphones.
Live fucking ability.
Christina keeps asking where they are. I'm like, I've got no idea.
I reckon she stole them.
I reckon she's had them, lost them, then gonna try and blame
to blame it on that, mate. That is, that's your last bit all over it.
That's 100%. It's down to tea. So when I say I must have lost them, she can never go at me when, in theory, she's lost them.
100%.
I mean to get my hair cut today and all. Like it's just it needs cutting. My beard needs trimming. And just everything.
Mate, mine does like on the sides like that.
It just like. Mine, it actually doesn't look too bad now because I was in the shower earlier on, so it looks quite straight and quite clean. but tomorrow morning it'll be a mess again.
Look at that, man.
It's all in it, like just underneath it and everything is just all over the place.
I might book in to get a trim next at the end of the month.
Yeah, I think I'll definitely have to. I was supposed to get it done this week, but Christine's been at work all week, so kind of take all the kids out.
Well, you can't. You just didn't want to.
Yeah, that is it as well. Just don't want to. But going back to the drink, I think the drink's quite a nice drink.
It is. It's a kind of your bog standard IPA, but it's a bit more powerful, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I wonder what's in it because it tastes a bit more of a sweeter taste of it. Idaho 7, Mosaic, Columbus, Amarillo. Can't pronounce the next word.
Centennial.
Malt, oat, sweet.
No, what's the first one?
Oh, Maris, I read it as malt. But yeah, it's a nice drink.
So what's that? That's Maris, oat, wheat, and
I put the can down. Maltodextrin.
Oh, look at you! You've been on Mastermind or fucking University Challenged.
If somebody else is out to spell it, I wouldn't be able to spell it though.
More like universally challenged.
You know what? It just reminds of the film Daddy Daycare. Have you seen it? Oh, what a fantastic film. Eddie Murphy.
Oh, mate, did you see them 2 videos I sent in the group chat?
I'd already seen the first one yesterday or the day before when I was actually watching it. I didn't really want to speak about it, mate, because it might look like absolute cunts.
I put it in another group chat and everyone was like, cry face. I put it in the one with Tiz and that note. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I'd seen them the other day and I was laughing me back off then, but I didn't.
I'll not mention what they are.
Yeah, we kind of. But I think my mum's watching us for the first time in about 700 months.
Ah, well, when you run your own pub into the ground, I mean your own pub.
I think she must have finished now. She must be at home now.
Well, Margie, I hope when we come to the pub, we're going to get 10% discount like we didn't get in B&M's.
Different pub. Mum's at the Half Moon.
But we're still down there.
We'll going to Vickman's Sweaty's pub, so we'll get the dizzy off Sweaty.
Oh, God. Getting out of Sweaty. Except attitude.
Aye, definitely.
Well, Danny should have that red jacket on behind the bar.
Guaranteed attitude. One second. Shut that dog, please, Ollie. Yeah. He's funny, that kid.
Weren't you only dropped 2 of my cans?
No.
Little shit. Well, it could have been your cans, but obviously you went, I'll send it to Steve.
Obviously not. No. Like, if you've got 2 perfectly good cans and 2 dented cans, and you're giving 2 to somebody.
I forgot to show you the barbecue today.
I seen it, man.
In real life, all built up.
No, I seen it there.
Mate, it's fantastic.
I'm sure somebody's got one that I know. I've seen that barbecue before. I just didn't know who's got it.
It's fantastic because like the fat and that lands on this thing, and with the heat, it starts smoking, so you still get smokiness.
Yeah, it's cast out of it, mate. It's mint.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. So the head's kind of gone on mine.
I think it's steered ever so slightly on mine.
It's still pissing.
Yeah, I think it's a nice drink. I'd definitely buy this one again.
Yeah.
What was the price of it?
I've no idea. You chose it.
I was looking for my phone.
I think it was about £5 ish.
Well, if you see it, 8 for 40 quid. After you got the dizzy,
£5.
Yeah, you did. Can't really get
around. You said all a £5.
Yeah, all of them are £5. In average, they're £5.
£5 for 6.8% with free delivery. That's a 10 from me.
10, 100%. It's a nice drink. I'd have it again. Strong percentage, free delivery, Nice drink. So Happy Little Accident by S43. Would recommend this one for sure.
So taste, I'm on a 9 on the taste.
Yeah, I'll agree. Taste a nice taste.
So 9 for the 8.5 for the pour. I'm going to so 8 for the can, 8.5 for the pour, 9 for the taste, 10 for the price. What are you doing?
9.
Are you going the same as me on them?
Yeah, I'll agree. Yeah, 100%. And I'll go 9.
Well, let's work it out. So that's 19, 27, 35.5 divided by 4. Yeah, pretty much 36 is 9. Yeah, give it a 9. Round it up to 9. So there you go. So that's a 9 out of 10 for Happy Little Accidents.
So that was one of mine. 9 out of 10. As long as Steve gets a shit in, then I'm winning.
Will's joined. I haven't seen Will for years. You just can't match with him every week.
Was that you made Snowden Will?
Aye, good lad he is. Welcome. I hope you enjoy. If you like an IPA, watch every week. We've got Dizzy codes in that, Will.
Also, if you haven't already done, drop us a subscribe on YouTube. We would appreciate it.
He'll not know what YouTube is, man. However, good builder. Yeah, well, thank you for joining, Will. Hope you enjoy the show. What's left of it? So, yeah, 9 out of 10 for Happy Little Accidents, 6.8 IPA from S43.
Definitely recommend.
I would recommend it. So if you're getting a bundle from them, pop it in there. It'll be well worth it.
Definitely, I would agree. I'd buy that again. So I wouldn't tell someone to buy something if I wouldn't buy it, and I would buy it again.
There you go. So
as you guys already know, anyways,
hardly out left.
Yeah. I mean, let's face it. We are always honest on the show. Sometimes it doesn't set us right with companies. But it is what it is. If we like your beer, then it's a winner because we'll come back. If we don't, it's pretty much game over.
Well, look at Northern Monk. We tried one of theirs, didn't like it. I've never been back.
Like, you know what, as well, and I feel all because there's so many Northern Monk beers which look really nice, obviously appealing can-wise, which is what we go for. But after Scafal, which was rank, like I would put up there with maybe the worst beer that we've had.
No, it weren't that bad.
That's why I say I would put it. I wouldn't say it was. Obviously, I'd put it up there.
Yeah, it's up there. But that one that we had from Vegas, was it? The one that tasted like nout.
Oh yeah,
But the can looked fantastic.
Yeah.
It just shows you never judge a book by its cover because the other can didn't look that great.
The one
was fantastic. And then that one looked fantastic, but was shit.
The one we got from Beer Bros?
No, the one we got from Asda. The purple can, the yellow writing.
Yeah. Oh my god, that drink! I
also think Asda's cottoned on as well.
Why?
Because it's now buy free and you get your fourth one free at one.
Oh my god! To be honest, that time when, like you said, when it worked out 75 pence a can for one of those, like, was the best thing ever. Stock up on them fully fridges. You did.
Because Mick went and he goes, where's this? Where did you get at 75 pence? I was like, because it's 4 cans, 3 quid. He's like, not anymore. They've caught right onto that one.
Oh my god, they absolutely caught them out there. But yeah, it was definitely the right drink to buy at the right time because, like you said, it got a really good score off us.
Well, to be honest with you, it's 175. It's 175 for a 330, which is like 6 and a bit percent. If you're looking at a 4.5% Tiny Rebel, for an example, you're looking at 2 quid.
That's it, man. It's ridiculous. But
so it's still worth it for 175, or the 3 for, or you get 4 for like.
That's it, man. I just couldn't believe it when I was in Naz and I seen it all, and I was like, and I was walking around Naz for about half an hour, going, like you said, going to Christina, is that right? And she's like, yeah. And I couldn't fathom the fact that it was. But just a quick one to It's Okay UK. Thanks very much for dropping in and obviously dropping us a comment as well. We have obviously decided, well, come to the agreement earlier on that you will be jumping on our pod end of this month. This is how we do them normally, just so if you're still on, we have a little chat on the podcast we'll do an Instagram. Maybe you can jump on Instagram for us as well. And then we'll go back to podcast just to review some other beers. And obviously, in all that time, you can promote, obviously, your brand and your business and let everybody know what it's all about, which is a great course. We've done a couple now for that type of cause, and we really couldn't get enough of it. So respect to you and respect everybody else that goes with it. So we'll speak to you in a few weeks' time and get you on. You'll probably seen all the messages coming about today, big dog.
I kind of did. I just left it. I knew it was so I just left it again. And when I say freebie, that's when I jump in.
Well, like Malik today.
Yeah, I missed that one, mate, because I was in the hospital.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, when you can get out and about, Malik said we can get to Five Guys and get some free scran to review. And who turns out free food? Who That's turns true. Out free food?
Oh, Puffy Balls is back in. Well, I'm sure he hates me.
To be honest, like, how many people do like you for going that way around? Fucking mugs. Should we do another one while we're here?
If you want to. Should we do one of mine?
Yes.
I will do this one.
I knew you want to do this one.
Mate, it's what I've liked for ages. And if it's that good, you can get in like a 12-pack, I think.
What? Oh yeah, I've seen actually the Hazy River, yeah, as well. And I was reading It's Okay's comment as well. But yeah, definitely look forward to having you on, mate. We appreciate you coming on the show as well. Although, like I said, it's to promote your brand and your business as well. Just getting you on helps as well. So we really do appreciate you coming on as well. But like I said, we'll confirm those dates after this program. I'll be in touch maybe about 7:30-ish, just to wrap everything up and confirm it all. But appreciate that.
Sure. Hello, boys. I do. You are a dick.
Well,
I'm guessing he's got his spell check on there.
That's absolutely great punctuation. But yeah, my message never looked like that. I turned auto predict off, which is why I like it all gone to shit mine on my phone anyway. So I turned auto predict off. I turned spell check off. Or not spell check, but auto predict. So although I've turned it off, I still think that it's on, and I still hit send at the end of every message without looking.
I just like that one where like it predicts. So like when you put you or if Gary comes up, you are, and you're like, yeah, that's it.
Well, that's what I turn off, but I still believe it's right without even checking.
Is the breadwinner coming?
We can see in the camera.
What's on? How can you see the camera?
Because there's a mirror behind us.
I'm not in it.
No, but the mirror reflects and it's in the doorway.
It's an angle.
Shut the doors, please.
I should duck down.
I don't know what you're doing.
All I can see is your camera's wobbling like. So it looks like
my arms on the table and I was laughing on the table, so it was wiggling the
I thought you would duck down, because when you ducked down, you kind of stomped, didn't you?
I don't know, I was too busy laughing at her. But yeah, let's have a go yours.
Right, can 10.
Yeah, 100%. You can't give that anything else. That's absolutely fantastic. And I just want to show this.
Oh mate, have you seen the little cans that's in the thing?
What, in the juice or the whatever it is?
There's taco cat.
It's what?
There's taco cat.
Oh yeah.
So it's like cans that they've done before. Is actually in the artwork.
Yeah, that's been that.
There's Dank Money.
Mm-hmm. Look, have you seen his tattoo as well? His tattoo.
Beer.
Yeah. Oh, the camera probably going to pick it up there, but it's an absolute great tattoo there. It's horrible having multiple cameras, having showed like different cameras in, find out angles of it all. But yeah, can definitely get. This was the collab one, wasn't it? So.
Do you know what, mate? The cans have got a 10. I'm loving it. I'm feeling a letdown here.
It just the build up of it as well, isn't it? It's like, yeah, it's actually great, fantastic, and then let's have another go. But
right, let's have a go.
What was this one? 7.1%. How well then? I love the crack of a can. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, this one looks a bit darker.
It's lighter.
It does now it's in the glass, but when I saw pouring out, it looked darker in the glass. Bit more hazy. I wonder what it was that came through in there. So yeah, it's good. Again, same pour as the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Nice pour. Smells all right.
Smells all right. So here we're gone. Cheers.
With it. Having a little bit of
Jesus.
having a little bit of cheers. I'm not a fan. Wait there.
It's creamy, isn't it?
Let's get that initial taste out of the way and see what it tastes like afterwards. Looks like sewage water. Well, if you think this was, you should have seen the one we had a few weeks ago. Oh, what was that one boy from Brewskis?
Oh, the green
piss.
one.
Old piss.
I can't remember.
Oh my god, that looked like if you drained your dishwater and let it go through all the piping. That's what it would have looked like when it came out.
There's a couple of different hops in here, but you kind of got the same malts as Marisol, Vienna, oats, wheat, dextrin, and maltodextrin, both London ale. Just really the Idaho 7 Mosaic. We always find it. I just don't think we Simcoe people, because when we had last Simcoe, we weren't really a massive fan of Simcoe, were we?
To be honest, it's not that it's got not really the greatest pleasant initial taste when it them taste buds, but it's not a bad drink.
It's smooth, is what I think, and it leaves a pleasant aftertaste as well.
That's what I'm saying. It has a very unique initial taste. That's what the word I'm going to use. I'm not going to use any other word but unique for it. Which originally I thought I'm not going to like this in the slightest, but once that taste hits, and then it starts to, like I said, slowly go down, the smoothness of it really comes through. And it's actually quite nice.
See, Josh, I'll stick to me Desperados, I think. Like, he lives in Washington. He's basically Quinny Jr., isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah. Josh, how will you ever know if you're going to give it a go, mate?
You know
just
what?
take yourself to a Asda or something and get a couple of IPAs and give it a go, mate. You like it?
That's me, you know, like, because when we first started doing all this, like, must have been about 3 or 4 months into it, and my dog against, you know what? He went, I never thought you'd like an IPA or whatever. I was like, I didn't really know I would or not till I started drinking them, and some of them are really nice. He went, I just never thought I would see you drinking something like that.
I'm just one of these. Let's give it a go.
And the fact I never used to drink before to start with, so
is all your family blaming me for you being an alky now, are they?
Christina does 100%.
Oh, when it's out on Sunday, Brett Gans, oh, why is Martin not coming out? And I went, oh, Brett, he's not built like we are.
I couldn't have done it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, right? On Sunday, I always got fucking stung when our Darren turned back up. It was he's one for you. So we went to South Hilton. Darren dropped me and Brett off at the South Hilton. Mm-hmm. So I went, I'll get the first round. So I hobble in. I pay for the first round out. Darren tax him to the table, him and Brett. Mm-hmm. So I got 2 pints in the cork. Oh, Darren went, I'm going to go and pick our partner and bring them over. So he goes off. So while Darren's away, Brett gets around in me and him. And then as I finish, and I got to my round, Darren and Paul walks in, so I'm cop for a fucking pint for Paul and a cork for Darren. And then Paul finishes his, Brett gets around in. Darren still had half a cork, so it's just 3 pints. And then we were leaving to go to that sports bar.
Oh yeah, Halo. The sports bar.
No, the new one on the corner.
Yeah, it's called the sports bar. Yeah, it's called sports bar. Yeah.
So we went there.
Any good in there? Is it?
That was all right. Our Paul dropped his shoulder, went somewhere else, so he never got around in. Got 2 fucking 3 pints and fucked off. Well, he'd already planned he was going to some beef night down the Saltgrass.
Aye.
So he fucked off to that, and we went in. It was my round, so I copped for the 2 pints and the fucking can of a Coke for Darren. And then it was Brett's round, and he just got the 2 pints in. And then Darren went somewhere and he came back, and then it was him, so I had to get his Coke. But then I got Ben a drink, and Steph, because of just a newborn, as a congratulations. And then obviously I can't leave Pud and these lass out either, could I? So I get them to a drink.
New mothers.
Right? And then Panda got the next round in. He got all of us. And then what's he called got the round in? Ben, right? And then fucking they fucked up when it was back to Brett's round. He only had to buy 2 pints.
Oh.
And then we ended up in the rabbit on my round, and Darren turned back up again, so I buy him another fucking Coke. I like every bastard time.
Isn't that worse? Which is why I didn't drink in rounds. I hate drinking in rounds for the fact that I didn't drink the same speed as everybody else. Like, so I hate drinking in rounds. I never did.
Oh, well, I can't really well, me and Brett were both on the pints. We were on Camden's Hells because the Corona was out. We were drinking the same. How Darren was on the court. I think it's just what annoyed us most was Darren kept turning up when it ended up my round again.
Darren, man, he does it all. What a weapon.
I kind of complained though because Panda bought us 2 shots, and he was on vodka and Red Bull, and so was his last. But when it was his round, he bought us 2 shots, and then Ben bought us 2 shots as well. So me and Brett still got out. Well, Brett got his fucking money's worth.
You know what? I
never even put his hand in his pocket. And
it was class when we seen Paul Smith the last time. They went out in town afterwards, and then we were in.
The big man.
Was it Establishment? Was it? No, it couldn't be the one next.
Yes, when he got the. It was. He got the unicorn bombs or something.
They're called glitter bombs, wasn't it? Because we wanted some Jaegers, and again, we've got any Jaeger bombs, and like.
No, they had any glitter either. It was like a unicorn bomb or something. It was fucking pink, but it was lethal.
It was class though. What it was, it was absolutely ridiculous. We were like, "Oh, what fucking wet wife we are drinking these?" But they were like, "Whew," they took your boat us off.
I remember when he rang us, and I'm like, "Who the fuck's this? Put Brett on." Because I've never seen Brett that steaming before me. Like
Brett was moaned, absolutely moaned. I had to come home, didn't I? Because Christina got called out of work. So I had to come home.
But you delayed it a while.
I did. I really did. And my mom and dad were fuming the next year to Christina because obviously it was about an hour and a half when I said I was coming home.
Well, do you know what it is, right? And she weren't even full-time then, was she?
It was that placement? Or she was on placement?
Then she shouldn't be allowed to be called out when you're on placement,
I think
in my eyes.
Of course she shouldn't. Like, it was bang out of order, but she was on placement.
But you know, Christina's she'll say anything, wouldn't she?
Christina says like they're going into fucking work when she's off work, man. Like,
she pandas the look that, right? And they look and say, who will say yes? Christina Robson.
Who is the weakest of this group?
Who is the wet wipe? There.
That is it. See, pick us, you wet wipe out of the group.
Dressing gown straight on, was it? Dressing gown straight on.
No, she's gone back through where she just came from.
Why?
She's gone to her mother's for some scan.
Why not just gone from work to there?
I don't know. That's what I thought she was doing. So I messaged her saying, when you finish work, didn't ring us because I'll be podcasting and I didn't want my stuff interrupted. And she was like, I'm coming home first. So
ask her why. Why she's wasting money on petrol.
See, that's why wasting petrol from Broskis said that.
Halfway down the 19 in Cox.
Well, it's an upgrade on a crash, isn't it? Were you involved?
She was a great driver, isn't she, Christina?
It's never been any of my fault. Any of the crashes have been in a non-fault.
I mean, what are you trying to do overtaking Aston Martin anyways for, man? You should never be doing that.
I know, I'd have run up my gun. I wouldn't even try that.
It was a Picasso at the time.
Oh, that's even worse. I'm horrible.
Since that Picasso
he was in that much shock that a Picasso took our room.
He must have thought, I'm fucking clean now, out here.
Who she thinks she is?
Get in that central res. All right. What are you getting for tea?
Send pictures.
Send photos. Bye.
Talking about crashes, seeing Kimmy's calling it a day at the end of the season.
I've seen have you seen all his stats though? I didn't believe his stats are so good, you know.
Oh no, Kimmy's a fucking legend.
I don't know why, but it's all of you. I think it's all passed over my head with his stats. I know on the weekend he was last weekend was the most raced driver in Formula One history. Past Rubens. I love Rubens.
And mate, he had 4 years out rallying.
I know, unbelievable. Most races, I think third in the most podiums, and fourth in something else as well. Fastest laps is it's ridiculous.
You know what? Kimmy would have won a second championship at Lotus at the time if they didn't change the regs after the first race. Because I remember, and it's kind of what Kimmy said is what spoiled it for himself. It was Australia, and Kimmy Raikkonen won, and he only lapped once, and everyone only pitted once, and everyone else pitted twice. And they went, "Oh, Kimmy, how we to keep the tyres so good?" And he goes, "Oh, well, the car was designed, and the tyres were really good at the end of the race still." And everyone's like, "Ah, hang on a minute." And then obviously Horner and the gang started complaining that Pirelli had made the tyres too that they would wear out too much. But Lotus had just done the job on them by getting a car that weren't degrading the tyres.
Hate Christian Horner, me. Fucking.
You know, I didn't think it was too bad, and then I saw how he acted on
Drive to Survive. That's right. I was a Red Bull fan. I really was until I seen, and I loved Max. I loved Danny. I thought they were absolutely class. And then I seen how he went on Drive to Survive, and I think we've had the conversation many times. My full perspective of Red Bull changing. I don't like Max as much because he was a little bitch, a little crybaby bitch, baby back bitch.
when what wound me up, and that was a straw that brought the camels back for Danny Rick, was when he just got full blame for an accident that was Max Verstappen's fault. Azerbaijan,
absolutely ridiculous, absolute. Now, the worst thing on Drive to 5 that pissed me off for that is just before Silverstone, they went to fucking Jerry. Or who you're rooting for, instead of saying both drivers because they were home Grand Prix, or Max, I'm going for Max. Fuck Danny, I want Max.
They didn't give a shit about Danny. Danny, I thought was a better driver than Max.
Oh, at the time he was,
But it kind of at the beginning of it, you saw when Max is a future world champion. Nothing about Danny Rick.
Yeah, of course. Well, they'll throw anything Max's way to get him that crown.
Yeah. Danny Rick's having a bit of a nightmare season, but I think that was Danny Rick's he's been in 3 different cars in 4 years.
He's gonna have a betting season this year, which is mad because you're having a betting season this year, and then everybody starts on level playing field next year, which is nuts.
Well, it's not just that; it's a betting, but it's obviously each car individually different. You had to bet in the first thing at Renault because the steering wheels still going to be the same. I think
all the
braking things are going to be the same, but it's just the aerodynamics. But it's like he said when he went to Renault, he goes, the Renault brakes were not as they were a different set of brakes to what Red Bull used. Because Red Bull, I knew I could brake to be last of the late breakers, but Renault I didn't trust at the beginning with because I'd never used the brakes before.
Which is what he made his name for, wasn't it? He loves a fling down the inside, which he could on the last breakers.
After 1 year at Renault, the following season, I think he ended up 4th in the championship or something.
Podium 3 times, which is they never expect him to do till year 3.
But Esteban, my boy.
I love it's great race, Esteban. Absolute class racer.
But Nando won in that race.
No, when Lewis Hamilton steps down, I'm Team George Russell all the way. I didn't care about anybody else.
Mate, what George Russell, what an app. I tell you that it wasn't the last man. They were behind him.
No,
on a dry track.
Unbelievable, unbelievable.
Mate, I thought he was going to be pole.
Oh, and also that, literally, if you never spoiled it for us, I would have thought he's on pole. I didn't think anybody was catching him. Max put an unbelievable stunt and lap in, but
Yeah.
Russell, George was absolutely fantastic. I was like, oh my God.
That just shows you how good a racer you are.
Yeah.
Rain is a great equalizer.
100% Rain's the best equalizer in the
And
world.
look at the two people who shone in that, Norris and George, because they grow in Rain.
There's your future of racing that, like
the future is Charles, Max, Ocon, Norris, and Russell. That is the 5 stars for the next 5 to 10 years. That is your Vettels, Buttons, Ricciardos, Hamiltons. That's the next crop up to take over from them.
I cannot wait, mate. Honest to God, I cannot wait to see. Because obviously next year Russell's going to be in that Mercedes.
He's got to be, mate. He's got to be.
There's no ifs, but maybe he's doubts about it. Like 1,000,000%. Like if he's not, I'm never going to do an episode of Brewskis again because it's a crime. It's ridiculous.
Pray for fucking Bottas to get the seat.
It is like 100%. He has to be in.
From what I'm hearing on the grapevine, is Bottas is going back to Williams.
Yeah,
so it's kind of a swap like Charles Leclerc was.
Yeah. I think that.
Nando's on for another year. So he has been extended. It was always going to happen, but it's official. Fernando's back next year. Which, let's be honest, Fernando Alonso is fucking 42?
Like
he's stomping them still.
If you put Alonso in a Merc or in a Red Bull, he'd win a world championship. Not a problem. Yeah. Like you cannot be that good of a driver, man. Like it's ridiculous.
Well, how many drivers go out and then win like Le Mans 24? Never raced a Le Mans car in his life. Went and wins a championship in that year.
Unbelievable.
He's racing the Dakar Rally, fucking Indy 500 and that. You know what I mean?
Class man, I think love it, mate. Absolutely love it.
The one driver that would have won a world championship, I believe, if he never had the accident, Robert Kubica.
Aye, Robbie, great driver.
Like he was pulling that Renault on shit in like late 2000s.
Just full respect for him to be able to drive another Formula 1 car again afterwards. Like
to get back in one.
Yeah, like to have everything designed for his spec for him to be able to race and drive. Same as Billy Monger. Like how can that guy drive a Formula 1 car? Like you've lost both legs. Like, oh my God. I would never want to be in a car again, like ever.
Well, that's a difference, isn't it?
Mentality in it, like when you're
like
doing something,
when I was in the army. Well, if I was in the army and I got shot, I would have went back out. You know, I would have still stayed in the army.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think it's
but then if you got shot in the street, like, oh, I'm not getting shot again.
Yeah. You're doing something that you're loving and that you're there to do. Like when I did my knee playing football, like
you went and kicked the ball again.
For like the specialist told us I shouldn't play football. The doctors, everybody said I should not play football again. Find a different sport. Like, why are you daft cunts? But
join my sport, Marty. I'll tell you ACL.
Like it's ridiculous, but yeah, actually talking about American football now as well. Like I was telling you the other day or today, wasn't it? Like I think the last game that we've got, our last game against Steam for DC. I think I'm gonna play that game because the meeting's gonna be at footy on the morning. So
when is it?
The 19th, I believe. 2 weeks time.
I'll be there. I'll come.
I think obviously going to be our last game. And I know I'm going to need surgery on my shoulder, but for now, I can. Well,
you can get away with it.
I can get away with it now because I know the surgery's going to follow it. So I might clear this last game if the boys will let us, if the coaches will let us.
So yeah, I haven't been there for about a month. It's just depressing watching the boys out and playing and like
that's it. Well,
that you kind of get out and do it. It kind of cripples us. So I want to be out there.
That's what when I going back to football when I did my knee, I went to every training session. Well, not every because for the first month I couldn't move, but after my surgery and stuff, a couple of weeks after, then I went to every training session. I watched the boys play because I thought if I don't go and play, I'm just going to fall out of love for the game because I can't do it. I went from playing football 5 times a week to nothing for 9 months, 8 months.
Oh, Marty, quick question.
Yeah.
We need a 10th hour fantasy league. Do you want to jump in?
10.
for
Aye.
the NFL?
Yeah.
Well, the draft's at 8 o'clock. Do you want him?
Yeah.
Right, when we finish this, I'll drop you the dates. You need to sign up on ESPN. It's easy enough to do. You get the app, sign up. I think you can sign up with Facebook or Google.
Mm-hmm.
And then you create a team. I'll give you the link. It's £10 for the year. Winner gets £80 in the ring.
I'm getting that ring this year.
You're definitely not.
I'm going to be the rookie season, I'm telling you.
Right, I'll tell the boys that you're in.
I tell them.
We're looking for 10. Because we're like, Mick was like, what about mine? The other day, I was like, what about mine? And I didn't think he'd play because he didn't know much about it.
I've been, like I said, last season was probably the season I started to follow it more, apart from the season before when the Niners hit the ball. Because I've always supported the Niners, but I've never really followed as much. And then I've seen a few games that season, the Niners got the ball. And then last season, I followed quite a bit more. And I was reading into more like the players and the teams and stuff. So this season, I watched a few pre-seasons. So, yeah.
Right, well, you're jumping in. That's it. We'll go with 10. Get in there.
Good.
Yes. Can't wait to take your money off you.
Liar.
And this is my year. It should have been last year, my year, but I got fucked out with too many times. Like, it would be me that plays the week where Taysom Hill is normally a tight end, but he ends up being quarterback and gets double points for tight end and quarterback. And I get absolutely... So he's in the tight ends bit where you normally only get 10 points, but he's getting quarterback points. He got 30 points when he should have only got 10. I got beat by 10 points. I'm like, this is a fucking ridiculous. So me mate mixed mate Stammers had 2 quarterbacks playing that day, mate. In reality, unbelievable.
Brutal.
And then the following week, Taysom Hill was just a quarterback. Couldn't put him in your tight ends.
You'll have to tell us how all the stuff goes about that, so like afterwards
I will. It's pretty easy, mate. When you log in, you'll see it's like you got to have a quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, a flex, where you can have an additional running back, wide receiver, or tight end, and a defense and a kicker. I'll tell you now, take a defense kicker late rounds. It doesn't really matter about them because there's fucking 32 kickers. There's 10 teams. You'll pick a kicker up, who'll kick a few points. You pick a defense up that'll get you a few points. When
you go defense, you go team wise.
Team wise, you just pick a team for the defense. Your main ones where you get the most points, I believe, is through your running backs, because the catch and so every yard that they make on the ground, you get 1 point. So if he has a 100-yard game and 2 touchdowns, you get 22 points.
Yeah.
Quarterback is every 30 yards they throw, you get a point. And every touchdown they throw, you get 3 points, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But wide receiver, every yard that they get catching, they get a point, and they also get a point for 6 points for the touchdown. But as I said, the running back, so you could have a running back who's got 100 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns on the ground, also catches 6 balls for 80 yards on the ground through the air. So you're getting an extra 80 points out of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, every 10 yards a run, you get a point, So you're getting like 10 points for 100 yards run. You're getting 12 points for the 2 touchdowns, that's 22. And then you get an extra 8 points for the catching. So 30 points you're getting from running back. So running backs are always a big thing in fantasy football to get. It's a running back. Bingham's just come on. He can verify this. Bingham. Running backs are the kings in fantasy football, aren't they? He'll see us in a moment. And quarterback, you want a running, passing quarterback. You don't want just a pure passer, because if you pass, you got to get 30 yards for a point. But if you get a running passer like a Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, somebody like that, 100% they are. There you go. What's he called? A good one is he plays in one of the hardest divisions, but Kyler Murray. Because he runs a lot. So if he runs 10 yards, you get a point because he's like a running back.
You see, Jimmy G went for the run for the first point on the board for us last weekend.
Aye, that's it. If you get a running quarterback, you're getting a quarterback that if he runs a touchdown in, you're getting 6 points instead of 3 points while I'm throwing it.
Yeah.
So it's always good to have the hybrid. So he might not be one of the best in the league, but he might be like 7 for 8. But fantasy-wise, he's one of the best in the league. Like Bingham just said, CMC is a fantasy beast when fit because he catches out the backfield and he's a beast of a runner. Aaron Jones is also a beast because he catches balls, runs, and gets loads of touchdowns. That's what you're looking for.
Cool. All right. I'll do a bit of research in the last hour that I've got.
Yes. But let's get this finished. Get on the normal podcast. Get them 2 drunk before the
also, also while Bingham here as well, I might as well tell you as well. The last game that we've got against Steam on the 19th, I'm going to play. Granted, I may not start, but bodies-wise and numbers, I know I'm going to need surgery on my shoulder, but I can push through it for that last game, and I want to play. So I'm going to play that last game too. And that was it. Just while you're there too. But yeah, I've drank them beers. I'm done.
See,
Cool. No doubt. Oh, have you not watched any of the 9-9, the new season?
What?
Yeah, watch any of the 9-9, the new season?
No, I'm waiting for it all to just call.
Well, I watched literally the first 8 episodes. That I watched them all last night. Literally, I went to bed and we were starting to read about 11:30.
Joel got a touchdown the other day.
I was good. Like I was buzzing. I was absolutely buzzing when I seen when somebody put in the group. I was absolutely chuffed a bit for him. Like he deserves it. But I was buzzing still. But I was good. I'd never seen it. I still actually haven't seen it.
As I said earlier, Bingham, I don't think you're on, but I haven't been because of depressing watching us. Not depressing watching us, depressing watching the boys out there and I kind of get out there. It's crippled us. So I haven't been about because I've just felt it. But however, I'll probably pop out for the last game of the season, like show me face.
And attack me.
I'll kind of drive you.
Oh shit! We both need picking up.
Alex. But yeah. So if you just joined Bingham, this is the 2 drinks we had. Both were really nice from S43, a local brewer in Coxsore. Happy little accident, which is a 6.8% IPA. And also we've got Hazy River, which is 7.1. Dank IPA, which is quite nice as well. Lovely aftertaste. Them 2 from S43. So if you fancy it, I would highly recommend both of them.
I think the better one was Happy Little Accident.
That was the better one, I will admit.
We actually never finished off the review for this one. So Can got a 10. Paul got what? An 8, 8.5.
8.5,
yeah.
Taste, I'll give it an 8.
Yeah, because it had that really strange initial taste, but
nice aftertaste, wasn't it?
And price was $5.
So 10. So that's right. So we'll just say 10, 10, 8, 8 for an example. What's that? 16, 26, 9. So it's got the same as this one. But the 2, I'd get that one before that.
I would go back that one, yeah. And again, yeah, I've seen that as well, bringing like just tightness numbers, won them the game.
That's it.
Quite just into half time, but let's say
the problem is we need the bods back, and we've just been hit with injuries. I honestly think it's that pitch we play on at home as well. Like with it being AstroTurf, I didn't like playing on it.
No, it's really bad. Even playing football, it's really bad on your joints and everything, like your hips, your knees. It's really bad. Astro, like 3G pitches, a nightmare.
But it's what we've got, so that's what we've got to play on.
Got to make the best of it. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. But I think that's kind of contributed to the injuries as well.
100% it has. But yeah, looking forward to the last game. I'm not going to get any trainings because I'm in work all the from now and then. Like I said, I'm in work for next Sunday. But this Sunday I'm off. But the fact
Joe Mox is back. Oh yeah, Joe's at the wrestling next week, isn't he? I'm surprised Bingham didn't want to come to the wrestling.
There's actually one spare ticket, isn't there? Because not Joe Mox, sorry, him and his missus have to drop out. So Joe Hardy picked one up, and there's one free ticket.
Bingham, do you want to go to the wrestling event next Saturday?
The Vic and Easton free ticket.
Free ticket gone.
Anybody else who watches this as well, first come, first serve. But yeah, it should be a good night. Like
from the team, there's me, you, Gary Park, and Saf, Joel,
Joe
Joe
Hardy.
Hardy. Yeah, so there's what, 5, 6 of us?
6. One more ticket to get 7. We've got 3 tickets, so which cost me, I can't wait. Like, it's gonna be a mint day. So Saturday, Ollie plays.
Yeah, you might have to get in the ring by yourself because I don't think I'll get in and out.
I'll do the bitch. I'll do the
ropes.
bitch you up for you. I'll hold the rope for you like you can get in like a little bitch.
Roll under the rope.
There's me going full Prince Naz with the top ropes and you're rolling under. Yeah, fair enough.
Give us a shout if you're free. We'll tell you if we're got or not.
100%.
I asked Mick, and Mick went, he goes, I didn't know you were doing it.
Because we've never spoke about it ever.
Aye, but I'll go and wrap this up so we can get on the other one. So our draft's in an hour and a half.
Definitely. Well, Instagram, these 2 Bs from S43 were absolutely great. 100% recommend both of them. If you want to see the other 2 that we've got
to go to the podcast, which is on YouTube, Amazon, Spotify,
pretty much
Android,
anything but Android. Fuck Android. But yeah, links are in our bio.
But you can get no excuse. You can get Spotify and Amazon for free and listen to them. You just have ads. I'm in the middle of watching the league.
I don't know what the league is.
Pimento's in it.
Is it? Oh, love Pimento, some boy.
Right, but thank you for watching us again. We haven't done an Instagram one for a while, have we?
A couple of weeks, I think. It's been a couple of weeks. But yeah.
But, thank you for joining us on this lovely Thursday evening.
Oh, when you say lovely, Friday, Saturday, whenever.
I'm talking Instagram at the moment.
For
For people who joined us.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us on this lovely Thursday evening. I say lovely. It's dipping outside and it's a Thursday. But thank you for joining us. And this is the finish of the Brewskis and Broskis on Instagram.
Yeah. Have a lovely Friday, guys. Have a lovely weekend.
We'll pop all the information in the bio.
Yes, we will. Yes, I will. Have a lovely weekend and stay safe, guys. Take it easy. Big Brothers Out on the podcast on Insta. That is that. Romeo done. Instagram done. Shit, I'm stuck. Got me arm stuck. Oh my god. Need to pull my shoulder out of place again there. Getting all that there. An absolute breaker. Humdinger. Now we're back. We're back in the game.
2 seconds. I'm just going to ring the fruit bat.
That's fine. I'll just quickly upload this to oh my god. That initial photo when the camera kicks in live on Instagram is so funny to me. I look like a fucking goon.
All right, Baker. Good news, I've got a 10th. The fat lad. Marty. So we're in the podcast at the moment. We're going to be doing this in about the next 45 minutes. I'll get him to sign up and everything, and then I'll get him put into the group, into the league, and then he's ready. He said, I'll jump in. He's been going off on the podcast and he's going to win it already. Aye, Mark, you got to draft a kicker first. That's the rules. He's laughing. I'll be again in the league and send the link out to him. I'll get him signed up after we've done the podcast, and then you're currently on the podcast at the moment. For say hello.
Can't hear him.
Anyone can hear you, mate, because it's in my headphones. I'm just winding you up, you fucking long head cunt. All right, so just in case you were still looking for a 10th of Gorman, right? Well, he was DC as well, isn't he? Oh, anyway. Are you Fruity, what you doing on next Saturday? That's gear, that, mate. We've got a spare ticket for the wrestling event. Easington.
Vic.
All right, anyways, man. Anyways, well, enjoy the caravan, you pikey.
Oh, rough that. Absolutely rough that.
Catch you with me a trot.
Caravan and weekend.
There you go. That's in. In there.
Cool.
Just putting in the group.
Cool. I'm just quickly uploading this so we didn't lose it.
Right, there you go. You're in. You're in.
I'm in.
Luckily, you didn't have to be made to back freckle in it. However, he's a big fan of the Beard Brothers, isn't he?
He really is. He really is as well. To be honest, who isn't? Like, why wouldn't you be a fan of us? Like, we have a beer, we have a laugh, we chat shit. It is literally the recipe for banter.
Well, that's it. My new manager at works, but when went out and bought beers on our recommendation, he said they were lovely, by the way, as well.
That's it. That's it. Cool.
Right, let's get on the next one. So next one we'll do. So we'll do me, you, me. The Drake equation.
No, you, me. You went me, you. We around.
No, I said you, me.
No, you didn't. You went me, you.
No, never.
You did. But by the by,
Well, if I'm saying you, then you are you to me.
No, I'm not having you turning this around. You said me, you, coming from your mouth.
When you're saying me, are you saying me's and me?
Yeah, so the words coming from your mouth.
That's lies.
You went me,
lies.
me, you. That's what I'm saying. I'm not having you turning this around.
Lies.
Liar. Why lie for?
You're a liar in the teeth.
That's it. Well, yeah. So my choice now was the Drake equation. Now this is a hazy pale, Simcoe Mosaic and Citra. This is the weak one, the full 4, volume-wise at 5.4%, but the can is sick. Like just full.
And it's a new release, isn't it? These next two are new releases.
Yeah, these two are the new ones. Yeah, these like this have gone full like solar Milky Way type of thing, like galaxy wise, like in the cans, which is class because even on the side it says brewing without boundaries. So it's a really good little touch.
On all of them, yeah.
Eh?
It says it on all of them.
Oh, so it does. Scratch that. I've never ever noticed that. Ignore that. But you could just let us have that.
Marty D and Marty things.
You could just let us have that.
Marty tried to rip me earlier.
Well, tough. But yeah, good can. What did we? Well, we didn't give the other one a 10, did we? What did we give it? Can wise? I think this can.
8.
Yeah, I think
it is because this one here, it's got that bit and then it's like kind of bleak on the sides, where this one's a whole sticker is good. So I'm going to give this a 9.
Yeah, I would give it a 9 too. It's a better one than the last one.
Obviously, Ollie the Brolly dropped mine, so it's fucking dented.
Yeah, mine's in good shape.
I bet you it is.
Canned on the August 18th.
I think I've only got one can that isn't dented.
This was canned on August the 18th, so only a couple of weeks ago, which is why I can't show the new
ones.
The new one.
August the 5th, this one. So they are fresh, August the 5th, August the 18th, and this
May
one was
27th,
May the 27th.
Happy incident.
But you still get 6 months, so it's all right.
Good shape, so. But yeah, can was a 9 then. Let's get this bad boy poured open.
Right, let's do it.
So go. How are we doing the draft? Are we doing that on Zoom or what?
No, I like shite. I can ask them if they want to come on Zoom like they do the draft. But you need your phone available as well because you do the draft on your phone.
Yeah.
So what it is, it's a computerized thing. So let's say your draft pick for the first time, you'll be draft pick then 6 the next time. So it's like a snake draft. So if you draft pick number 1, if you have the first round pick,
be at the bottom.
Then you have the 20th pick,
yeah,
and then the 21st, and then the 40th. So last time it was 8 of us in there. I'd pick 8 and 9, so I got the last pick of the first round, and all the absolute beasts were gone. However, I ended up with Derrick Henry, the biggest beast of them all.
He's a fucking beast and a half, Derrick Henry.
But he's not a catching back. That's the only problem, Derrick Henry.
Just runs, doesn't he?
You want to try and get a Kochi was running for like say 130 yards and 2 touchdowns, but he was getting beaten by people like who was shit, but they were getting like 60 yards on the ground, 100 yards in the end, 3 touchdowns, 2 in the end, 1 on the ground.
Yeah.
So fantasy wise, although he's a beast on the ground, fantasy wise he's not the greatest. Because my team, if you put my team on the field, it would have won any of the games that were played in real life. Because I had Lamar Jackson as quarterback, Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb running backs, 2 of the best running backs in the game, if you're just running the ball. Devontae Adams, Cortland Sutton from Denver. Tight end, I had Eric Ebron, who scored lots of touchdowns. And I had like the LA Rams defense. But it didn't relate to fantasy.
Yeah. Shameless, but yeah, we'll see how it goes this season. But
I still beat Fruity 4 times.
I'm probably going to be the whipping boy this season, but I'll give it a go and then I'll learn as I go on. At least I'm in. The foot in the door.
I'm going to ask them if they want to come on Zoom because they can just have volume on.
Yeah. See?
Oh, God, this smells tremendous.
Smells decent, like.
Best smelling of the lot.
Yeah, definitely. We agree.
Right. Cheers.
Cheers. Nice taste.
No aftertaste.
Not much, no.
It's got a taste that just drops off the face of the earth, doesn't it?
Yes. Not much going on afterwards. But that initial taste lasts quite a long time. So I wonder, in regard to aftertaste wise, if they've gone for that, the stuff that they've put in it would make that a really nice, strong initial taste. And then just to, like you said, to fall off the face of the earth afterwards. But I think it's all right. It's not too shabby. Taste wise, maybe 7.5 and 8.
I'm going to give it a 7.5.
Yeah, I think
it's the aftertaste. If the initial taste is lovely, but I think the initial taste is better than this one, but the aftertaste on this one is better than that one.
Yeah, I agree.
So I prefer this one to that one because it's all about the aftertaste to me. Because it's what's going to linger in your mouth.
I prefer a drink like you can taste for the next 5 minutes afterwards. Like yeah, I'll agree.
Because that's what it's all about, isn't it? Because if you have a drink, you're not going to be drinking every second, are you? You have a couple of minutes off and you want to have that taste in your mouth still.
Definitely.
Yeah, I like it. I like the initial taste. The aftertaste it drops off a cliff. But I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10 for taste.
I will as well.
So 9 for that. Pour. Still fizzing, still keeping its head. Solid 9. So 9, 7.5, and the price 5 out 10. No, I'm getting 10s, aren't they?
Yeah.
However, this is actually no, they're not.
Yeah, this is the weak one. Yeah, this is 5.
I'm going to give it a 9.
Yeah, I'll go 9 as well.
So that's 9, 18, 25.5. Paul was a 9, wasn't it?
I don't know. I really can't remember.
So what? So can 9, pour 9, yeah. So 3 9s and a 7.5, which is 27, 24.5. I'm going to give it 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll agree with Nate. Nate's a good enough score for that one. It's not a bad drink. It just has no aftertaste, which is a bit of a letdown, but still a nice drink.
If it had a good aftertaste, it would be up there.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I think it's a nice drink.
Mate, I cannot watch this. You've got an absolute time lapse on your screen. Your lips on my screen's moving, and then you're talking, and then your lips are moving. It looks like a bad Chinese movie.
I've gone for the bad Chinese movie. Have we gone? My name is Brewskis.
No, mate, you don't need to do it because you actually are doing it.
Oh, mine
just start normally.
But
Let's have a...
I don't know what you're trying to do.
Speak now.
Hello.
Nah, still the fucking same.
I don't know what you think you were going to do was going to change that.
Well, I was flicking the thing about, so it might refresh the camera.
Nah, I think it's a connection issue, isn't it? That's all it is when it comes to stuff like that.
Do I look all right to you?
Well, you can look all right, but your mouse moves at the same time.
Oh my fucking God. What a prick. You balding refugee looking.
Well, if I asked you the same question, you would not have given me that same response.
I would have said your lips are moving after you've talked.
No, you wouldn't.
I would have.
If you get a free dig at someone, you take that free dig. That's like an unwritten rule.
Yeah, it's true.
If somebody offers you,
I would even
you take it.
That's it.
But yeah.
However,
your lips move at the same time in the voice. Yeah, it all works. Unfortunately.
Right, I'm just going to add you to a group chat.
Oh, so many group chats I've got on my phone. It's ridiculous. Must be about fucking 12.
No. I'm only adding you this one for Stammers and Mick, just so them are not in the group chat, but with the other lads I'm in with.
Mm-hmm.
So any news that comes out of there, I just put it into there for them too as well.
Yeah.
So you can just jump in that one. So it saves me having to get from there, text them to, and then text you separately.
Michael's just put a photo of him and Brian saying, I love you so much, like this photo here. Now what gif I'm going to put on?
Yeah.
Gay! Mr. Chow. Gay! My favourite gif ever, that one. Mr. Chow. Where is it? When you type in Mr. Chow, right, you get all of them, bar that one, and it's like, oh, there's there.
Mate, because have you getting it?
Aye. Gay.
You know why you and Mick does it?
I know. I better get more likes in any one of these comments on there.
Well, mate, I'm not mate, so you'll Mick on there, so good news. I've only met him twice.
Who, Mick?
Mm-hmm.
Mick twice, did you see it?
Aye, the batty, I've only met him twice.
Once too many.
First time was when you went home spewing.
I know.
And second one was my birthday.
Last year.
Mm-hmm. When you got COVID.
Oh yeah, through the COVID pub.
I didn't get out.
Oh, I did. Whoa. I need to take a COVID test tonight for tomorrow.
I do. Let's hope it didn't drink any orange juice.
That one live on the air now.
I go on diet.
I'm going to get one. BRB.
There you go. Here's an exclusive COVID test. I tell you what, if it turns out positive, I bet you this is not getting put up until Saturday.
Tell you what, boy, if this comes back positive, this episode is not getting aired till next week.
That's what I've just said.
Is that what it was? I was in the city, I couldn't hear you. But if this comes back positive, it's not getting aired till next week. Whew.
I just said if this comes back positive, Marty's definitely not putting this on until next week. Right.
Better get
I just send you the link.
Gotta get all the tools out from it. I was pissing Christine off the rotten the other night when I was attacking one. I was going, what do I do? What do I need to put in here? What am I doing here? She went, fuck off, man, you did about a million of them. I was like, I know, but talk us through them. I was doing a box right in. The worst thing about it is actually put up your fucking your Kestel. Big dog.
I'm still here. What are you doing?
Putting the solution in the fucking dipper.
Oh, mate, it's the one I get. You just have to pull the thing off the top. The solution's already in.
Oh no,
mate, it's not that long of a thing either.
You fucking posh bastard.
Mate, I just got them off the NHS website.
I suppose fucking Black Ark picks these up from the hospital, doesn't she? So
I actually went, Marty's got a big nose, I'll put this one for him.
Eh? Your nose even that fucking big. I can't even open. I fucking hate opening these. Test me.
Boy, in the group, I've just added you in. I've re-put the link on there for the fantasy football, right?
Just saying it's coming.
So download the ESPN fantasy app, and then when you create an account with Google, either when you press that, it'll go straight into the app.
Yeah, cool.
What's your team name gonna be?
Hartlepool United.
You can't read that Hartlepool United for an NFL one. Oh dear, the Pennywell Packers.
Southwick Warriors.
Do you know what my team name is?
You know?
Vanderleer Inc.
Shite.
No, it all stems back from I put it in once, right? And somebody went, Seinfeld. Yes. Like when someone says that, it's like a connection. Basically, this guy, George, is on basically benefits, and he's got to prove that he's getting interviews and that to keep the benefits. So he creates a company called Vanderleer Inc. And he's got an interview with a guy called Art Vanderleer. Like he gives him Jerry's number to ring Jerry, and like, oh, they're in PVC. He makes an absolute full backstory. So ever since then, Madden Fantasy, the show Fantasy, fucking me team on FIFA, is fucking Vanderleer Inc. all the time. Vanderleer Inc.
Class. Well, I'm gonna put this up in Kessel, see what our guns. Oh, I hate this bit.
Right, so Junior back Freckles in, Tom's in. Tickles, doesn't it? Tickles the nose.
Max me laugh for ages afterwards.
Size of that beak, man.
Okay, man. Oh my god,
mate! Do you know when I'm doing it? I'm like, really quick to get it back out.
I'm actually crying. I've got the tears streaming down the side of my face.
Mate, I don't do it 5 times each.
15 seconds. Oh.
No, it says 5 times on each.
Yeah, but
rotate 5 times.
Oh.
When you meant to squeeze the solution.
I know. Yeah. Have a little bit stir.
Comes back positive, mate. Send us the ticket through.
It's not coming back.
Brett, do you want to come to?
I can promise you now, it's not coming back. It's not coming back positive. That the floor kid.
Yeah, even if it does, I'm not. Even if it does, I'm not coming with you.
I wouldn't tell you. So there you go. So it's in. We're waiting. Oh,
right. So cheers.
I might have the drink. Could be my last one out.
Quickly do that fantasy thing when one. Yeah.
Eh?
Quickly sign up while one. Yeah.
What through that link?
Well, download the ESPN fantasy app first.
Oh my god.
So the fantasy app looks like that. Oh, you can't see it.
Is it like the green, blue, red, and orange thing?
Yes, it looks like a shield.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm sure you just sign up with Facebook or Google or something.
Yeah, well.
That doesn't look good.
Just waiting for something to come back up. I think the one line is starting to come through now. Yeah, it's coming up on the C. One line. It's good enough for me.
That's good enough for me.
Yeah, it's coming through more thick there now as well. Probably camera will pick it up now as well.
Julio.
There you go. Just
it is.
it's the one line. That'll do me. Paul Smith tomorrow, he would come, baby.
You're on. Yeah. Are you that side?
I'm on this side. Which side?
Which side are you on?
This side. Yeah. Bang.
No, well, you screen that records you donut.
Well, I'm on the right on mine.
My right or your right?
My right.
So point to me. Right.
This one.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll pass you this drink. Get it? Loophole.
Loophole.
I love the 9-9 for that. It's fantastic. Boyle. My cousin Susan never knew she had talent until my mid-40s.
Oh, Capital One. Hello, Stephen. We've lined up a special treat for Capital One customers. You get 25% off full price fashion at very.co.uk. No.
How about no? I think I've got to sign up, got to create an account.
I'll let you do it with Google or Facebook.
No, I didn't. Not sign up.
Oh, just sign up then.
I will. I didn't know while we're chatting. What do you think about that beer?
It's good. It's good taste. I would buy it again.
Mm-hmm.
If it was there, I'd get it.
Yeah. You know what? You know when I would buy it?
There, I wouldn't.
If it was in the specials, like 4 for 3 or X amount for whatever.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go out and buy it like
true.
Just buying it for buying it.
If the other two were there, if I went in S43 and the other two weren't there, and there was that one and some others, I'd get that one. But if the other two were there, I wouldn't get it.
Yeah, I agree. Pardon me. Absolute beast.
And also our fantasy league is called the Savages.
The Savages.
Well, that's what the group chat I'm in is called, the Savages on tour.
Is it?
Because when we're gone down to London, we just cause havoc for a weekend.
That makes sense.
Have I told you a story about Fruity on the train?
I'm not too sure.
So we're on the underground going to Wembley, and you're not meant to drink on there, but we had cans, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like fucking 12 quid for like 8 cans or something. London prices. And Steve bought them, like, so I weren't really complaining that much. and Brewskis dropped a can and it went all over the floor, and Steve's like, the fuck you doing? Dropping a can? And Fruit went, don't worry, I'll get it. Jumps down, starts like licking the beer off them. So I grabbed his face and I like shoved it in the beer, like he
was in like a dog.
Like, all over and his eyes out, yeah. And this bloke and these missus who got to watch American football, like, that is horrible.
Shitty.
Mate, that's what we do. We also walked 2 miles through Wetherspoons because it looked like it was only a few streets away.
Yeah, you've told us.
and then we'll get everybody else to walk to that as well. Oh,
where's the camera gone? I mean, it's an improvement, but
Fuck off. Dave, I'm in the boozer. Oh, he's at Butlands, isn't he?
is he? Oh, down skeggy.
Aye.
So I went last week when I knocked that shark out.
What, the feeblest shark in the world?
A shark's a shark, no matter how you look at it.
Redcoats want there at Skegness.
Aye, red coat, aye.
Oh, Dave, I'm in the boozer staring at some bloke redcoat, are you?
More than likely. Oh, me nose.
Like, did anyone see you wheat a big head?
So I got after
Yeah,
you.
O'Dowd's getting called Alan Shearer the other night for his airline.
Why is it, right? I went to sign up and said I've already got an account off recover my password, and it gives a fucking Walt Disney account.
ESPN is linked to Walt Disney.
I wonder, is that why last season when they're doing the touchdowns, they were getting like SpongeBob and slimed and stuff like that?
Yes, because there was one on there. That was Nick Jr. That.
Nick,
but they
yeah,
are
that's
the
the one
own ESPN's owned by Disney, so you just sign in with your Disney login then.
Yeah. Why the fucking the Batty's just mentioned his comment. I'm thinking, why is he mentioned the comment? And I realised I put him in his fucking stories, didn't I? Good.
So I'm not bothered. It's how I am.
Let's have a look. Somebody said get a room, gear. What did he say? He gives the Mr. Chow so long, gay boys.
Well, is that like he's looking in the mirror or something?
I think so. He gives that gift back.
He's looking in the mirror, isn't he?
Someone says,
So
looking
long,
in the
gay
mirror.
boys.
Looking
Me and Shane.
Mirror. I'm dying for a piss me, you know.
Bravo.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna sign up. I'm gonna why did you send that fucking thing? That link?
In the one with Stammers and Mick.
In a group message.
Mm-hmm.
On WhatsApp.
Facebook.
Oh, that's what it was. I was looking through instant messages and in fucking Facebook in WhatsApp. I can't find it, couldn't anywhere. There you go. Savages. Join this league. Join this league. Dickheads. Wait, I'll join this and I'm gonna go for a piss. What topics have we got to speak about from this week? Because I feel like we've brought up no media or nothing from this week.
Not really happening, is there?
Been a basic week, and it really not really much came about from last week.
Well, mate, I think I want to keep this beer for off air, like to have when we're doing the draft, because I'll get Mick on. Mick will come on.
Well, we're gonna just do it on here, are we? Like we'll jump on still.
Yeah, we'll just stop recording and we'll just invite them in. Tom said he's up for it. I'll just say a fruit back. Fruit.
When it says location, does that mean me team name?
I think so.
Southwick.
So location would be like Southwick and then the
Southwick.
team name Warriors.
Southwick Smashers. Oh no, can it be? It's not long enough. I'm just gonna put location. Sunderland. Can I change my name at any time?
I think so, Mate, it's been years since I've done it. So I've just been vandalating.
Oh, there you go. Nickname. See if we go Southwick Smashers. Southwick Smash, that'll be. Abbreviation. Fucking hell. Southwick. Oh no, wait there. Let's have a look then. No, fuck it. So I'm going to location, son, and nickname. I don't know. Robson's. Robson. Abbreviation.
Robson and Jerome.
Hopefully I can change the fucking name in a minute. I can hear Ollie upstairs fucking moaning about something. Right.
What they couldn't bench press.
Walking up to the guys and going, I'm gonna have a go at that weights again. I'm like, no, you're not. He went, wow, because we're not gone in the decking. But he went today, walking up, he went, me, you and Steve on the decking again. And we was like, no. He's like, why? I was like, because we're probably in Steve's house. The weather's shite. He's like, oh, all right then. But he wanted to come back on the decking.
Did he?
Aye.
Oh, poor little kid. Next year or something. No, it's all done. We'll get the family hour.
Yeah. Well, you mean my family?
Yeah.
I think I'm in.
What league are you in?
I don't know. Where do I find that out?
So if you go to the app, it'll say we'll have like draft 0 days, 1 hours. You just press on that on my team.
Mm-hmm.
And then go to league, and it shows you what you're in.
Scoreboard.
Dunland Robson. Oh, you're in without Dave, Mick, Stammers, and Ross.
I don't know how to change my name though. We'll find that out later.
What you do is, so the location will be Southwick, and the nickname is what your team was. So nickname will be like Smashers.
All right. Cool. How do I change that then?
So if you go to the roster.
Where's roster?
On the top. Say roster matchup players league.
Fantasy home. No.
Click on my team.
Click where my team.
Right. Shows your screen.
Probably didn't pick it up.
The big bit where the big green bit.
Right. I click the green and what at the top?
Does it say join draft?
Fantasy football, get fantasy team, Sunderland Robsons.
Sunderland Robsons, that's the one.
Join draft, yeah.
Right, ignore join draft. Right. I didn't think it's letting us do it.
Have a little look.
It's not letting you. You'll have to do it afterwards. I'll show you how to do it afterwards.
Cool.
We can only go to the draft now because the draft's within an hour.
Is it? All right, cool. Fair enough. I'll find it in a bit, then I'll change it in a bit then. But if not, it'll just be what it is.
Absolute fucking shocker.
What?
First round draft pick, 9th out of 10.
Oh, where do I find that?
Yeah. If you go onto it, I go onto draft, and they'll say like fill up a glass first, and they'll say your first pick rounds 1, and then
your draft will begin shortly. Skip walkthrough. Oh yes, round pick number 2.
Fuck's sake!
Come on.
I'm sure they did on purpose because I'm not a winner if I have a high draft pick.
Yeah.
I've done it 4 years. I've never had a draft pick in the top 5.
No, I get up there, number 2.
Mate, a few years ago, right? We had 20 people. And that was 20th draft pick.
That's ridiculous.
And like, oh yeah, but you get the 21st pick. Fucking hell, there's anyone decent at 20.
I know it's good that I get number 2, but then I get, like you said, 22 afterwards. So it's
you'd be pick number 19 next.
Oh, will it? Oh, cool.
So I'm pick number 9.
Oh, like reverse.
Number 12.
Yeah.
But when you get so I'm not getting a superstar. I'm getting 2 good players.
Like 2 mediocre players, not a superstar. Yeah.
Well, not 2 good players. So we'll say superstars, good players, and then mediocre. So the top 5 to 6 are getting superstars.
Oh.
And then it's just, I'm getting 2.
I'm just laughing because I'm thinking, who would your first pick be if you could have number 1 pick? Like, didn't try and bullshit us, just tell us truthfully.
It depends on who Apple got picks. So you've got McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook, and Alvin Kamara.
Yeah. You need a running back to get obviously high.
Oh, well, mate. Whatever he picks out of them 3, I'll take one of the other 2.
Yeah.
I would probably pick Cook over Kamara. Because Alvin Kamara's racked up points through the year, but that was with Drew Brees as the quarterback. This year, it's Jameis Winston.
Mm-hmm.
So, I would
you
say...
set up now if you want. We're going halfies now if you want to set it up now.
I didn't get halfies on this, mate. Because didn't get half a ring. I'll tell you one person to miss, Joe Mixon. He's always expected to get good points. He's number 22 on the list. Don't take him.
Shite, is he?
Mate, he doesn't score touchdowns. So he gets like 110 yards, but he only gets 11 points.
Oh,
some fuckers that got 30 yards and got 2 touchdowns got fucking 15 points.
I'm going to have to do some looking up in a minute.
Mate, I've already got my draft board.
Oh, well, I've got no other, so I'm going to have to look about.
All right, so I'm 9, 12, 29, 32, 49, for fuck's sake.
So, like position wise, what should I go for? Like, do you see you only get Stammer's picking last?
Oh, fucking second last, mate.
So, what would you say? How many like running backs do I need? How many like receivers and tight ends, etc.?
I normally go because you've got bye weeks and things and injuries and things coming. I think I only carry 1 kicker and 1 punter. Sorry, 1 kicker and 1 defense. You don't need more than that because you can always get another defense in while yours is on a bye and drop someone who's being shit, who's like on your bench just in case. But you never give up your defense or kicker because you'll not get them back. Someone will pick them up off waivers straight away. And I normally go 2 QBs, 4 running backs, 4 wide receivers, so that's 10 players, 2 tight ends, defense, a kicker, and then if there's anything left, I'll put them on running backs and wide receivers because you can have like 3 of each. Because you can have like, you've got your 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, but you've also got that flex. So you only need 2 quarterbacks. The reason being is you're going to get your number 1 quarterback that you're going to play, and then you just get the other quarterback that's decent, that's just going to get you through the bye week.
Yeah. I have to look for a fucking QB after I pick my first round.
No.
If
you have a look on the fantasy draft, it's got on the players, this is the projection of the top ones. So your first quarterback isn't coming in till pick 49, Patrick Mahomes. As I said, mate, there's not much stock in quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Because if your quarterback throws for 300 yards, you get 10 points.
Yeah.
Where if your running back runs for 100, if your wide receiver catches for 100 yards, you're getting 10 points.
Yeah.
So quarterbacks are not a massive so like then they come in once you get to there, then it's like quarterback, and because you're getting into like the second string wide receivers and running backs and stuff.
Yeah.
Then so you got like 49 Mahomes, 50 Allen, 63 Kyler Murray, 67, Dak Prescott. So you want to get what you want to do, mate, is you want to get your running backs and wide receivers, your starting running backs and wide receivers in the first 4 rounds.
Mhm.
That's what you want to get.
Okay.
And then get your quarterback after that.
Like any bullshit. You tell them straight up.
Well, mate, Mahomes is number 49 as the first quarterback, and that's the last pick of the 4th round, near enough.
Yeah, true.
So you're wanting to get your wide receivers and your running back, because that's where you get the meat of your points, is wide receiver and running back.
Okay. Man, I love the fucking Niners players in like forever.
But if I'm just gonna let you know, if Patrick Mahomes is available at 49, I'm taking him. Because Patrick Mahomes will get me more points than Gus Edwards or
Pat
Jamal Williams.
He loves the fucking running slide and all, doing those.
That's it, because you got to look in the 40s when you're picking. You got like Cooper Kupp, Deontay Johnson, Julio Jones, DJ Moore, Brandon Ayuk, T. Higgins, Josh Jacobs, which are all studs.
Yeah.
Where them are all gone, then I'm gone into like the Gus Edwardses, Jamal Williams, Mike Gaskins area. They're not going to get more points than Patrick Mahomes.
He loves a fucking good run, though, doesn't he? Absolutely loves it.
Well, the two of them, Mahomes is there, but I'd take Josh Allen out and Mahomes if they're both still there. But they'll get picked up because people will take a chance on a running back that's a bit further down. But mate, I would tell you, always advise you to get running backs and wide receivers in first of all.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Right, let's wrap this up because I'm dying for a piss. I've been naming one for ages.
Right, so this is S43, Brewskis and Broskis.
And also, just to confirm once more, I am a negative COVID.
Negative Nancy.
Paul Smith tomorrow. I'll be sure
that
I can't lift this on as much as I wish I could. But Paul Smith tomorrow. What? But yeah, S43's been an absolutely great week. Some really nice beers. Would recommend everyone we've had so far. I couldn't say a bad word about these beers tonight. Unfortunately, we don't have any discount codes from S43.
Casson. Sorry. Yeah, get back. I'm 6 pick. Hope Mahomes is still there at 6. Mickey's predicted at 49. Casson's taking no one takes a quarterback in the first round, you mug.
Oh my God. Is he going for that? Is he really going for the first round pick?
I hope so. Because that'll leave some good running back.
That'll leave it wide open.
As I said, I'll take. Yes, Stammers not what about. Yeah, should be 5th round. QB is what I told you.
Mad. Cool.
So you're saying gen up and everything I've just said is what other people are saying. You always get your wide receivers and your tight ends out. Wide receiver running backs first.
Yeah. Cool. We'll give it a go. Well, cool. S43 come good again as the goods as they normally do. Definitely recommend all beers. 100% try them all. But lowest one got an 8.
Yeah, and the other 2 got 9s.
Can't really complain with that, can you? To be honest, there. Unfortunately, we don't have any promotional codes with S43 because they're just not there at the moment. But watch your space.
But keep an eye out because follow them on Instagram, follow them on Facebook, or whatever, because they're always dropping codes themselves for themselves.
Or even if you follow us, like we share all their codes every time they drop one.
Yeah, we drop them as well.
It's mint. Next week we'll be back to Friday, and then we'll be talking about probably the wrestling because we're at the wrestling the night after.
And we've also got a friend of the show, Nath Johnson, on.
Yeah, cool.
From his very own bar that he's built.
I'll tell you what, we should be at Nath's bar, shouldn't we? Should be there.
Aye, but he lives in Bishop Auckland, so.
And that's a big distance. But until then, next week we'll be back in our normal get up and talking about Paul Smith as it was from tomorrow night because it's going to be fucking mint. We'll have some beers to try. We didn't know who we've got yet, but we'll get them before next week.
We'll get in touch with Nate, see what he wants to get and then get from there.
Definitely. But in tonight, as we've already said, if you're watching us on YouTube now, please do hit that subscribe button. We really need them 100 subscribers. We have got that competition.
I've got go fucking Bagwell. Just get a gambling account, fuck's sake.
as we've always said, like we're racing to that 100 subscribers. Once we hit that 100, we will give a
Competition.
a giveaway for beers, merch, snacks. It's fucking free. Just
Exactly. Free, and you could when you sell a hoodie, snacks and beers. Fucking hell, I
You
wear.
can do it in less than 5 seconds. Honestly, God, go now and time it. You can do it. And then obviously, if you listen to on YouTube, Amazon, Spotify, Apple, Android, anybody else, any major platform where you can listen to podcasts, then drops a like on there, drops us a download. It helps us massively. It really does. But until next week, I've got nothing else to say. From you, big dog.
Me neither. I'm fine as well. You've covered everything, all bases. Fuck's sake.
Best fucking sight of the night.
Yeah, I think it's because I've got the box thing down here, and I keep knocking the.
No, it's on
thing
my
out.
laptop. Though, like when I knock the wire for the cam, it knocks it off. It's ridiculous. So fucking frigid, but cool. I'm dying for a pistol. Right. So we're good to go.
Same, mate.
good to go. Cool.
Peace out.
Well, from Big Brother Suit, guys, have a lovely weekend coming up.
And we will see you next Friday.
And as we always say, we're the Broskis.
These were the Brewskis.
And we're off skis. Have a lovely weekend, guys.
Skis.
Stay safe. Take it easy. Big Brothers out.
Dab.